Hi everyone. I hope you guys are still having a wonderful and fantastic day and finding value in our Keep Going Academy course. And today's course, we're going to discuss sales and promotions, right? Now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what it is, what it takes to get clients, to get prospects to reach out to you and to be able to sign deals with you and be able to sign that first meeting and be able to book them so that you can hop on a call with them. And how do you go about closing them, right? Getting them to a point where you'll be able to do business with them, right? So in today's course, we're going to discuss a lot about that. We're going to go over that. This is going to be chapter 3, which is part 3 of our Keep Going Academy course. Without further ado, let's get started. So one thing you need to understand is that once you found the market that you're selling to, right, which goes back to our previous video, you need to understand the offer. Understand your offer inside and out, right? You need to understand what makes them buy, what gets the customers to be able to buy into your course. Is it time? Is it money? Is it what pain point is leading your potential customers to go ahead and buy into your course? Granted that you have a big enough market, right? You have now found the market, which in this case we discussed that the best market that you can go about finding, the best place that you can go about finding a big enough market is on YouTube, right? And once you find a market on YouTube, by using the strategies that I've taught in the previous video, you will get an understanding now of how to create an offer. So before you even start creating an offer, you need to understand what is the outcome that the potential customer is going to get once they buy your offer, once they get into your offer, right? Once they buy your product or service. That's very important to note because that is what you can use on your sales scripts and on your sales pitch and on your cold emails and DMs, whatever the case may be. In this case, we're gonna follow cold email strategies, right? As we all know that cold emails is the best way to go about finding potential clients and clients to work with for your agency. So that is very important to be able to understand the offer and what is the outcome that the customer is going to get once they get into your offer, which is something that I will also explain as we go along in this video to come. So creating an offer is based around 5 different categories, right? It's all breaking down into 3 things. First of all, it's the market, the product itself, the product or service, the promotion plan, the sales strategy, and the relationship. So basically the promotion plan, which is number 3, and the sales plan and the relationship plan, but I kind of broken down in this naming convention. But you get the idea. Finding the right market is very key. Before you even start creating the offer, you need to be able to find the market that is willing to buy into your offer. Now, because my offer, because my marketplace is going to be YouTube content creators, there's not a lot of research that I need to do up front, right? Based on the previous video that you've watched, right? If you want to reduce the process of having to do market research, then just follow the strategies that I've implemented in my last video, which is finding the right market, right? Which is that title, finding a market. If you go over that video and go with my exact same strategy, you'll win every single time. That is how you can go about finding a market to serve. Once you found the market, then you will need to focus on creating the product, right? Now, creating the product is what we'll go more into as to what is the income and the outcome of what the customer is going to get, right? Where are they currently at right now and where do they want to be? How can your product or service help them to get to where they want to be faster, quicker, and a lot more effectively, right? If you still want to charge high ticket, your product needs to stand out, right? Your product needs to have some form of leverage into it, which is also something that I forgot to mention in this list. But leverage is only something that you're going to start focusing on once you become good at this, once you start getting your first few clients, right, and start building up credibility. Then you can start charging more money. Now, promotion plan, it goes without saying, with promotion, just cold emails. Using cold emails is probably going to be the best strategy that you can go about promoting your business, right? And creating an offer, creating a pitch that is going to be number 4, creating a sales pitch. Now that we found the promotion plan, which is cold emails, with Q-Mail Gorilla, which I highly recommend you sign up for. At the end of this course, once you start done watching this course, you can sign up for Q-Mail Gorilla, and you can start promoting and using it to grow your business, right, and generating those meetings. Now, for the sales strategy, it goes without saying that also having the right sales script, having the right way, using copywriting methodologies to entice your customers to actually sign up and to start booking those meetings with you is going to be the most important thing, because you can have the right promotion plan, but if your sales strategy and your sales pitch is not in line with what you're offering, then you're never going to win. You're never going to be able to get those meetings in place. And then lastly, also creating a relationship. Once you have the clients, how do you go about getting them to come back, right? How can you get them to always do business with you? Even though you're putting them on a 3 to 6 month contract, you need to still get them to be motivated to doing work, right? How can you be an expert when clients look at you, they look at you as an expert, right? So if you're willing to bring ideas into the strategy, you'll be able to build up a strong relationship where they might even be able to refer you to other clients, and that is how you grow as well. So that is basically the 5 fundamentals of creating a great offer. Now, one thing to note, not everyone will be interested in what you have to offer. Now, this is okay, right? It goes without saying. If you send around maybe 100 to 200, if you send 50 to 100 emails a day and you get no replies on that specific day, in particular day, you can still leverage, you can still use leverage off of the ones that are not saying okay, right? And be able to understand, okay, why are people saying okay? Why are people saying they're not interested, right? You can go look at that and analyze it, which is something that I will show you in this video as well. How can you go about analyzing and finding out why do potential clients say that they're not interested in what you have to offer, right? Or why do people say yes? Why do people say no? And this leads back to what I was saying. This is all the fundamentals, the 5 fundamentals of creating a great offer. If your offer follows those 5 fundamentals, which I mentioned in this last section over here, then your offer will always be great. You will get less no's and more yeses. Guaranteed, period, right? You will increase your yeses and decreases the number of no's that you're getting, unless you're just dealing with difficult prospects in general, which means that it's still fine. You can still keep going, right? You never stop. This is what Keep Going Academy is all about. You keep going until you win and hit that finish line. Now, in this section, I would also like to share with you something really special, which is our YouTube channel of Q-Mail Gorilla, which actually goes more in depth as well as to how do you go about creating a sales script, right? How do you go about following the methodologies of finding the right market, creating a great product, and using a promotion plan that will work effectively to your advantage, and having a sales strategy and building relationships with your customers. Now, how do you go about doing this, right? Now, in our YouTube channel, Q-Mail Gorilla, we have a lot of value in these videos, and I would actually like to share with you one of the points, right, on this section on how you can actually go about creating a offer, right? How you can go about understanding an offer, creating an offer that is appealing. more practically, how do you actually go about practically creating a good enough offer? Now, if you, say example, if you are running a digital marketing business, helping real estate agents like myself, right, to get more booked meetings on Facebook, if you're running Facebook ads, for example, right, which is not something that I do recommend right now. What I do recommend is, if you are looking to work with YouTube content creators, which I highly recommend you do, right, the best services you can offer are by far video editing. If you are looking to get value out of your money with this course, and hopefully you will get value out of it, then I would highly recommend 100% that you get into video editing and learn a few skills about editing videos, get into that phase, and be able to land clients on YouTube with Qmail Gorilla through video editing. So without further ado, in this video, I would like to share with you how you can go about creating a sales strategy, which is one of these points that we have right over here, creating a straight sales strategy, which is basically creating, also in lines with creating a promotion plan, which is basically 1 and 3 actually aligned together, which is actually something that actually aligns together, right? How do we go about creating a sales script that is effective? So let's go ahead and watch this video and see how do we go about doing so.
Hi everyone, in today's video I want to show you how you can compose a well-established high-quality email that will give you that 60% open rate with Qmail Gorilla. Now, as you know, Qmail Gorilla, which is our software, allows you to send high-quality emails, or just any emails in general, to YouTube content creators. As you can see, these are the number of leads of YouTubers that I've been able to generate. These are all their names, their email addresses, and pretty much all the details that I need to compose a personal email and send it out to them. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and write this email to them. So looking over here on my browser is a sample of an email that I've recently used to get real estate agency clients for my digital marketing agency. Now, as you can see, here's my name. It's Khandimzwana. I'm a digital marketer, and I'm running a digital marketing agency by the name of Lead Response Media, where I serve real estate agencies and help them generate leads off of Facebook ads. Now, for this email, as you can see, we have the first line, which is very relevant, right? It says hello name.
So just to pick up on this video and break it down shortly, so what we do is, when we create what is called a sales pitch, right? Now, a sales pitch can be in any form, right? You can create it via email, you can create it via LinkedIn, you can use the same strategy on LinkedIn, you can use it on Instagram, any messaging platform that you can think about how to reach your clients, with potential clients, right? You can use this script you can use these methodologies providing the script to help you land those meetings. Now let's go ahead and actually break this down, right? So what we do is we personalize the pitch, right? We personalize it in such a way that it stands out to the potential customer, to the prospect. How do we go about doing that? Well, it's very simple, right? We use Qmail Gorilla, as you can see in one of these videos, in one of these sections over here, where we're actually using Qmail Gorilla. Notice that we have all this information at our disposal. So if you look at this section where we break down over here, it says here hello name, right? So when it says hello name, it's going to pick up the name of the user based on the author right over here, right? It's going to say hello DJ DZX or DZK, right? Or Lost Beats, whatever the case may be, whatever the author name is, it will pick it up as that. And then the next part, right, we go down over here, where we actually go down right over here, right, when we say, hi, name, I've watched your videos for a while now, right? Just watched your video. Title. Now we can actually go back over here and reference to this. So what have you watched? See how personalized this is. This is actually creating a personalized sales pitch, a personalized cold email. It's creating that personalized email outreach in large scale, so that you don't have to do research up front to get those meetings booked with your potential clients. Now, if we also go down, if we go further down as well, where we continue reading the sales pitch, it says here, just watch your video, right? Now, the video's name, like I said, it can be anything over here, right? Just watch free Rowdy Rich, just free watched why artists never, whatever the case may be, and then and I just say over here, and I love the great content that you always consistently upload, right? Now, I'm also kind of relating over here and telling them, listen, I'm sure you don't have a lot of time, and I want to help you with that. I'm a digital marketer, and I've been doing lead generation, digital marketing for a while now, right? In this case, this is where you start selling your services and start telling the customer, what do you actually do? I would love to help you generate more high quality leads of home buyers and sellers, and more booked meetings with your prospects using Facebook advertising strategy. Well, that's a spelling error. That's something I recommend you look into as well once you start writing your cold emails, is that you double check your spelling. In this case, this is not an email that I used in a very long time. Right now, we are using different email templates that were created by myself, which I'm about to share with you as well. And I've implemented this, and works really well for real estate agents, right? And then if you have a testimonial, you can give it out as well. You can give it out. If you have a case study, you can say that I would love to share. I've done this for my client, and then the name of the client right over here, and which is now generating over 100 leads, home buyers and sellers within just a few weeks. I've recorded all my results on a live case study, right? And then you start going over the benefits over here, why do you want them to do business with you. You go over that point 1, point 2, point 3, and then you ask them to let you know if they're interested, right? And then this is very important as well, the last part, which always gets me booked meetings almost every single time, right? Would love to earn your trust by sharing my live case study with you on a quick Zoom call, right? Best Hunty, which is also my real name, also the nickname that I like to give myself, which is X-Man. So I could have said X-Man over here, but you get the idea of how this sales script goes about doing. So basically, you personalize it by using a introduction that is going to get them to stand out, right? And then you tell them what you actually do, right? Now you don't even have to use this first line right over here, right? You can actually go ahead and write this line over here, and then you give your testimony, you give your case study, right? And then you have a strong call to action to tell them, listen, if you want to see the case study, after I told you the benefits, you want to see the case study of how I went about doing it, let's book a call. And then you can start sharing case studies of there and closing your deals through a Zoom call, which I'm about to show you as well, share with you. So for your meetings, you'll obviously need to use Zoom, right? Zoom is a very straightforward meeting software. It's a video call conference software that you can use to book meetings and close deals with your potential clients. It's a very straightforward software. You can go about downloading it and signing in, and then you will be on your way to booking those calls and landing deals with your clients. Now, when you go about using Zoom, right, what you want to do is you want to have some really important naming convention, right? So you can make sure that when you're creating these meetings, you know exactly who you're having a meeting with, right? For example, we are meeting with Charles, meeting with Fatima, meeting with Brian Lebro, reschedule meeting, Mark Bennett. All of these things need to be in line, right? When you're creating meetings with your potential clients, you need to be able to structure it in such a way so that you don't forget it, and make sure that you are setting it in your calendar as well, right? So when you actually go ahead and start the meeting, if you go over here and go to edit, right, you can go over here and click on save, and you're going ahead and sending these meetings, adding them to your calendar. That way, in clicking on the Gmail account, on the Google account that you want to use, right, and making sure that these these meetings are integrated with your Gmail account, so you can go ahead and send them out, and then your recipient can be notified, so that when the meeting starts, you know that they're ready and you're ready, and you're not wasting their time. So right now, this is the sales script that I use, and obviously you can see it is in an HTML format, right? But it's basically the same thing, right? What I used in the previous video that I just showed you now. Basically it's the same thing. It says just watch the videos, and I'm really grateful for the content you upload, all that stuff. And then also mentioning of, I'm sure you don't have a lot of time, and I can help you with that. I'm a video editor, been doing video editing for a while now. I'd like to help you create more video content and automate the whole process of editing and uploading videos for you. Done work for this client. Here are the benefits, mention them over here. Would love to set up a call to discuss how the calendar look like, right? Very great to all call to action. You need to get them to book meetings with you always, every single time when you having a discussion on an email. So now the best markets, and this is one of the top secrets that I like to use, right, as my strategy to building a great product, right? What I found that the best products and services to sell for your agency are video editing, graphic design, or social media management. It goes out saying these are the top 3 best social media services that you can offer, right? The best product, like if we're going to go back to this slide as to creating an offer that you understand, that your customers understand, and it is a very easy process, and an easy process for you to close them on that particular service, then I would highly recommend that you start a video editing agency, or a graphic design agency, or a social media management agency. Any one of these 3 services would be the best way you can go about growing your business. Now, why do I mention this? Because with our software, CubeMail Gorilla, it is catered around these social media services, right? If you're running a video editing business, or a graphic design business, or a social media management business, then you are the software is catered for you. It's basically catered for you to help you landing those type of deals, those type of clients. Now, I believe that in every industry that you're in, you need a software that works for that particular industry, right? You can't be using I'm not saying that don't go and use LinkedIn to go and find graphic design clients or video editing clients. I'm just saying that if you want to spend less time, less hassle, and less money trying to figure out how to optimize on getting clients which are not even on the platform, to get them to do business with you, right? Why focus on that? Why focus on your efforts on that when you can just use a software that actually has the market where the market is and is in demand? Because it goes without saying that YouTube content creators need graphic design, need video editing. First of all, they need video editing. That's the first thing they need. They probably will need graphic design work as well. And they probably, guess what? They will need social media management, right? Because some YouTubers might have other accounts. They might have other social media accounts like Instagram or like a TikTok or whatever the case may be. They might have additional social media accounts out there that need to be managed. And if you have a great offer that leans towards them, that leans towards that, with using YouTube Mail Gorilla, you will be able to achieve that as long as you're able to follow our script, right? As long as you're following the scripts which are given over here, which we'll have also at the end of this course, you will be able to land clients for those industries. You'll be able to land clients in the video editing industry, in the graphic design industry, and the social media management industry, right? You'll be able to get any one of these clients with just using the software CubeMail Gorilla today. Now, these are the fundamentals of what I recommend, right? You can go ahead and use any other strategy out there, but this strategy has worked for me tremendously. It's been able to help me book over hundreds of meetings with potential clients for my agency. And I wish I knew this a lot sooner, but I'm sharing this with you in this course today. And that goes without saying that in this course, you'll have everything equipped. You already know how you can go about booking meetings. You'll know the best solution. You'll know the best service to offer, and you will know how to take your business to the next level. Without that being said, my apologies. With that being said, this is X-Man, and I'm signing off until I see you in our next chapter, which is chapter 4 of our Keep Growing Academy program. All right.